It's time.
Come on, come on, come on. Shit. Okay. Come on. Yes, it's working. Okay.
Gotta get the hell out of here now.
I can't make up for everything, but I didn't choose to be separated from you. I thought you were still with me, all the time, everywhere I went. Because I wouldn't have been able to bear the idea that you weren't there. So I'm sure that what you went through was... But it's over, Sweet Fangs. I'm here.
Oh, Mom!
Nothing will ever keep us apart. Ever again. We're not crazy, sweetie. It's the world around us that's crazy.
I want to go far away from here, Mom.
Yes, we'll go far, far away. Together. Let's get some things from the Institute and we'll leave.
Okay, Mom. That's what I want to do. With you, Mom.
Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, it's open. Oh, Halsey.
Mom!
Oh, sweetie. Oh, Sugar Fangs. Come here. Oh, Sweet Pea, come here. Oh, come here. Oh, I'll never leave you again, Sweet Pea.
Promise me?
I promise, I swear. Come here. Oh, let's go, come on.
You can struggle. It's the natural order of things. The fight will only heighten my primal instincts.
No creature can resist the Almighty.
I am here for only one thing. I am a monster. Your predator.
That's impossible.
You're my prey. A sheep that has become separated from his flock. I'm hunting you. I'm going to show you the price you must pay if you come after me.
This is impossible.
Now, you will die.
Stay back!
Dios míos. Taking me. Honor. Why did you abandon me?
Richard, what are you doing here?
Hazel sent me. I'll take over from here.
She planned for everything.
You best go back to see her.
What do we do about him?
I'll take care of him. Tell her the SI is under control.
Good work.
Good work, Caleb.
I wanted to thank you. Everything ended well, thanks to you.
It's not over yet.
You're right. But I won't forget what you did on Long Island, and I wanted to make sure you knew it.
Did you have any trouble getting back to Boston?
The hound you unleashed made things a lot easier. I was nothing next to him. I got off easier than you did.
I'll recover.
As always. Now that we're both safely free of that mess, I have a question for you. It's about Fang.
Are you really that interested in her?
It would be a lie to pretend otherwise. She would be a precious asset for my business. I know you didn't plan for things to go like this, and it would be legitimate for you to get rid of her now. But think of everything she's worth, the things she could do. What are we going to do with her?
My plans for her haven't changed. It's high time she became one of us.
As you wish.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Not at all. You've come at just the right time. We'll be done in just a moment.
I'm relieved to see you back here, Caleb.
You don't know him as well as I do, otherwise you wouldn't be so surprised. He's the reason we're all still standing here tonight.
I'm not sure.
I would have liked to tear Stanford apart myself.
He was fighting for his kind, just as I was. He deserves more respect than that.
He's dead now. Now we can focus on the future.
What do you have in mind?
We need to recover from this attack and make sure it won't happen again. We'll have our hands full. Ah, who knows? Maybe we'll have ourselves a good old witch hunt or a turf war. For someone who knows how to manipulate their pawns, it's the perfect way to increase their influence.
It sounds like you've got it all planned out.
Oh, nothing set in stone yet, but I see new opportunities that are going to take shape, and I'm not going to sit idly by and watch them slip away. You're the one who taught me that. Have you forgotten?
That was long ago. Many things have changed since then.
So, you're still part of this world?
That's not for you to decide.
You still have a part to play, my dear sire. It's up to you to choose whether you'll be sitting in the front row or standing in the back. What are you planning to do now?
I'm leaving.
Really?
It's not a choice. The coming battles are not mine to fight.
So this is how it ends.
It's been far too long. Don't make the same mistakes I did, Beryl.
Ma'am, thank God you're here. When I found out that Hazel had sent you out there, I really thought that... Are you all right? You're not hurt?
I'm a little shaken up. That's all. I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around what I just did.
You survived a suicide mission. That's what you just did. It's a miracle you made it out without a scratch. Listen, I know it's not a good time, but we need to talk. Come back to my rooms with me.
What for?
Not here, ma'am. I'll tell you more once we're there. It's important and personal. Are you coming?
All right, but it has to be quick. Hazel's expecting me.
It won't take long. Come with me. Do you want me to ask Sylvia to send up a vessel? You must be starving.
It's fine. I don't have a lot of time. What did you want to talk about?
I know that Hazel offered you a seat on the council.
I was sure you'd disapprove of it.
Ma'am, she's offered you my seat.
She never said anything about replacing you.
She's not blind. She's seen you growing more influential. Not as much as me, but nearly. By bringing you into the Primogen, she hopes that the student will surpass the master, and that I'll end up losing all credibility.
Then, why does Hazel want to get rid of you?
Who knows? The powers made her paranoid. She's afraid of her own shadow. She must think I'm a threat. It'll happen to you too, if you accept the seat. Are you going to accept?
I don't know. It's a flying leap into the unknown. I know what I'm losing, but I don't know what I'm gaining in return.
You're right, but maybe I can help. I have a say in this. Listen, I know we don't see eye to eye on everything, but I'm trying to help you. You lose everything if you accept her offer. Your freedom, your music, everything. You've seen the sacrifices that Hazel will ask you to make.
The Anarchs.
Yes. It's a heavy burden to bear. Leave it to me.
I'm tired, Hilda. I thought it was what I wanted. But I don't want to end up like you. You can keep your seat. You can keep everything. I'm leaving.
You can't just quit the Camarilla. They'll hunt you down.
I'll be ready for them.
Disasters bring out the best and the worst in us. They can plunge us into oblivion, or signal the start of a golden age. Tonight will go down in history as the night we were able to prove we're not done yet. We showed that if we stand by our beliefs, if we fight to protect the Masquerade from the shadows, nothing is impossible. Many sacrifices were necessary. Our domain was violated, and our existence threatened. But this is nothing compared to everything we have lost. Our family has been battered. The blood of our servants flowed like water. Our own kind were decimated in the flames. We will never forget them. Those who fought by our side and who quenched their thirst for the blood of these mortals. Those who yearned for calmer nights, where we would once again reign over the kind. We had to establish new agreements, forge new alliances, because this is how we strengthen our kind. Now that our reunification has been confirmed, we can count on strong allies who will help us secure our blood supply. With powerful friends by our side, we will no longer be faced with those terrible moments when our dominion was challenged. Never again shall we be weak or disunited. That's what the mortals expect from us. Let us show them why we are the predators and they are the prey. Let us show them who their blood belongs to. Let us show them the power of immortality. The sacrifices are not over yet. Some will be lost. Others will lose what they have. But it will not be in vain. We are hunters, and what is taken from a hunter must be repaid 100-fold. Sires, children, servants, all will remind mankind of its rightful place at the bottom of the food chain. We must be able to count on each and every one of our kind. There is no room for bargaining in this war. We must put an end to mistrust because it engenders betrayal. Are we not better than the kind? Our eternal nature is our greatest strength. Boston has shown that it is stronger than old London and venerable Vienna. Tonight, we have tasted vengeance. Tonight, a sea of blood will flow.
She is no longer of any use.
She could become problematic.
She needs to disappear. I'll let you take care of that.
My pleasure.
I can't leave the court. It is my duty to stay and help the prince.
You haven't changed.
We'll see about that.
I heard you were back. It's over now.
Not yet. At best, we've won ourselves more time.
Your wounds. What did they do to you?
It's nothing. You should know that our bodies don't react the same way that mortal bodies do.
I understand. But still, it's quite a sight. Stanford is dead. Do you think that will be enough?
Others will come to hunt us. We must be ready. Like prey who have discovered their power. They know they'll be devoured if they lay down their weapons.
The next time, we'll be prepared.
We are partly to blame for this.
You're defending them?
No, but I understand them.
That's a rather subtle nuance.
Stanford wasn't fighting for his life. He was fighting to save his kind.
Look where that got him.
He almost succeeded.
Do you think this is the end of Boston?
Like I said, we've won a reprieve. We must use this time to adapt.
Disappear.
That's up to the prince to decide, not me.
That's not what I was talking about. I meant that feeling you get. Your urge to leave.
I don't think it will ever go away now.
But can the court still count on you? Boston needs you, now more than ever before. What are you going to do?
I can't leave the court. There are still many matters that must be attended to. It is my duty to stay and help the prince.
I'm happy to hear that. While you were gone, I saw just how much everyone here needs you.
I'm not staying for them.
The reason doesn't matter. It's the right choice. What's going to happen now?
The prince is going to need everyone's help. Now is not the time to waver.
Can we trust everyone?
We're going to have to.
I'm not sure I'm as confident as you. What about me? What part will I have in all of it?
I know that Beryl embraced you.
It's not like I was given the choice.
It's what you wanted, wasn't it? The embrace.
I didn't want it to happen like that. But from another perspective, yes. I gained immortality, and I'm still a part of your lineage.
But you're Beryl's child, not mine.
He drained me of my blood. I felt a deathly chill wash over me. A biting, bitter cold that came from inside. After that, I remember feeling only hunger. A hunger so powerful.
That hunger is our only company. Like us, it is eternal.
Beryl fed me. But I still feel a dull pain throughout my being. I get the feeling that the worst is yet to come, now that I've made it to the other side. And there's this presence lurking in the shadows of my mind, ready to come out and take control.
I warned you about it. It's our curse. All we can do is try to resist. There is no cure.
How do you know about what he did?
Your sire confessed to it all.
You saw him? Where is he?
He is no longer of this world.
What did you do to him?
Nothing. I let him stand on his own 2 feet. That's all.
You left him in the hands of our worst enemies. Isn't that right? Otherwise, he'd be here with us. Does that sound responsible to you?
Beryl is my child. You don't have a say in it.
Now that my sire is gone, I don't know if the prince will allow me to stay. What's going to happen to me?
It's not my problem anymore.
You can't really believe that.
I'm sorry, Fang.
Sorry about what?
I'm leaving.
Why?
For far too long now, I've enjoyed a power that I did nothing to earn. I've cut countless lives too short, caused too many incurable ills. As the years go by, I've grown weary of this incessant struggle. It's time for me to see if there's more to our existence.
As you said, the war isn't over. You'll be leaving behind the image of someone who flees before their duty, not a hero. What's going to happen now?
There's a risk that some will try to take advantage of the situation.
Isn't that what you're doing?
No, it's not the same thing. Every fiber of my being feels compelled to leave. I must follow my instincts.
You're taking advantage of the situation to abandon your prince. What about me? What part will I have in all of it?
I know that Beryl embraced you. Did he take advantage of my absence?
He came to see me just after you left.
I told you to stay away from him.
I wasn't able to control my actions.
And he dared to do it right here.
He drained me of my blood. I felt...
It's of no... Beryl made his final mistake when he embraced you. But that doesn't change anything for me. You must take his place. The Boston court needs you.
I wanted to thank you. Everything ended well, thanks to you.
It's not over yet.
You're right. But I won't forget what you did on Long Island, and
I was just doing my duty. What other
Others would have...
Lucky I'm not like that.
Hence my gratitude. Now that we're both safe... It's about Fang.
Oh, you're interested in my opinion now? Or are you afraid of how the prince will react?
You said it yourself. There's no point in repeating past mistakes.
I can't make any promises, but I'll put in a word for you.
Thank you. With your help, my head should stay planted on my shoulders a little while longer.
That all depends on you.
I know. I embraced Feng for the wrong reasons. But we also need to discuss her future. You brought her here, so the choice is yours to make. What are we going to do with her?
She is no longer of any use.
She could become problematic.
She needs to disappear. I'll let you take care of that.
My pleasure.
He might have been... It'll...
What?
You embraced her. She's no longer my responsibility. Make sure that she serves the interests of the Camarilla as best she can.
I will.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Not at all. You've come at just the right time.
Those who yearned for calmer nights, where we would once again reign over the kine.
I can't...
While you were gone,
I'm not staying for them.
the reason doesn't matter. It's the right choice. What's going to happen now?
It's unclear what the future holds.
Not knowing is terrible.
We'll have to get used to it.
What about me? What part will I have in all of it?
You must have some thoughts about it.
I'm tired of waiting. Tonight the prince will give you anything you want. But what about tomorrow? Who knows? Let's seize our chance, Caleb. You want to embrace me, and it's what I want too.
Without the prince's permission?
Beryl claimed the only reason you were interested in me was to replace him. Don't let him be right. It's up to you. You need to decide now. What's going to happen to me?
It's not my problem anymore.
You can't really believe that.
I'm sorry, Fang.
Sorry about what?
I'm leaving.
What?
As the years go by, it's time for me to see if...
Is there anything that could change your mind? Many here. What's...
With time, there are...
The illusion of eternity. What about me? Let's see...
It's time, Fang. You're ready to become one of us.
I'm going to take what's mine. I deserve that seat.
It's not a game, Emem. You don't understand what the consequences are.
Oh, I understand them better than you imagine. Now, if you'll excuse me, Hazel's expecting me.
You made your choice.
Disasters bring out the best and the worst in us. They can plunge us into oblivion, or signal the start of a golden age. Tonight will go down in history as the night we were able to prove we're not done yet. We demonstrated that our ability to adapt and change are the keys to our domination. The mortals were unable to break us, thanks to our resilience. We never doubted our superiority over those weak creatures for a moment.
Incineration activated.
It's high time I put an end to all of this. You have nothing left.
I can't anymore.
You're finished, along with the rest of your kind. Ecce crucem domine fugita partes adversae. Non nobis domine. 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 Non nobis domine.
It's been so long.
Forgive him, Father.
London and Vienna taught us that our enemy is ruthless. We fought hard. We attempted the impossible against these wrathful mortals. Boston is lost, and many of our own with it. The most steadfast among us have fallen into darkness. We were unable to look beyond our personal interests. We were blinded by the illusion of omnipotence. We imagined ourselves to be hunters, but we became the prey. We will disappear and hope we will be forgotten. But if we aren't able to throw these mortals off our trail, then our era may very well be over. Now begins the age of the Second Inquisition.
Defend yourself.
Disasters bring out the best and the worst in us. They can plunge us into oblivion or signal the start of a Tonight will go down. The mortals were we never many our domain, but this is nothing compared to everything we have lost. Our family has been battered. The blood of our servants flowed like water. Our own kind were decimated in the flames. We will never forget them. Those who remain loyal to the end, hidden in the shadows, ready to serve our cause. With powerful friends, but our own, the tribe, only one true, never. That's what the mortal. Let us show them why we are the predators and they are the prey. Let us show them who their blood belongs to. Let us show them the power of immortality. The sacrifices are our eternal nature. Boston has shown that it is stronger than old London and venerable Vienna. Tonight, we have tasted vengeance. Tonight, a sea of blood will flow.
Sorry, I have to go report back to the prince.
Hazel can wait. It's important.
No.
Fine. Suit yourself.
Not done yet. We demonstrated that our ability to adapt and change are the keys to our domination. We must be able to count on each and every one of our kind. There is no room for bargaining in this war.
All right, I'm coming.
Do you want me to ask Sylvia to send up a vessel? You must be starving.
I don't want anything from you.
Excuse me?
Jara Drory. She was there, you know. She told them everything. Everything.
I don't understand a word of what you're saying. It's been a long night. You should get some rest.
I know what you did! And Hazel will know soon. You'll pay for what you did. You fucking coward.
Mem!
Stop it! I don't want to hear any more from you.
You don't understand. It was a necessary sacrifice. You know what I mean. You did the same thing to those anarchs.
That was different.
It's true. What I did for you. For us.
You got some fucking nerve.
I had a debt. The SI. My back was up against the wall. I had to do something.
Oh. And for Jara too? You had to do something?
She wanted to destroy you. I'm protecting you, Mem. Like I've been doing since the very beginning.
Quit using me as an excuse! I never wanted you to protect me. That's on you. It has nothing to do with me.
You're wrong. But it doesn't matter. I didn't expect you to understand. Listen to me. Things are going to change in Boston now, and fast. Hazel will fall, as will all those who support her.
What? Are you planning to destroy everyone?
Not me.
No. Your friends in the SI.
It's not as simple as that.
All that for a goddamn throne.
You know me better than that.
Honestly, I don't think I do.
I don't care about Boston. I know you have questions, and I know you don't believe me. But you have to trust me. Let the storm pass over, Mem. Nothing will happen to you.
You want me to betray Hazel?
You don't owe her anything.
You've been playing me for months now. Maybe even years. What kind of storm?
The kind that will wipe out this city. But I can protect you. I can give us a fresh start. Do you trust me?
I'm sorry. You've gone way too far. I have to tell Hazel. You should go.
I see. I'm sorry.
I'm tired, Hilda. I'm leaving.
I see. I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
It's too late.
Hilda?
I taught you well!
Hilda, please! Stop! So this is really it then?
You made your choice! You ruined everything!
disasters bring out the best, tonight will go down in many sacrifice. Our domain was violated, but this is not up. We will never. Those who remained loyal to us to the end, hidden in the shadows, ready to serve our cause. We must be able to count on each and every one of our kind. There is no room for bargaining in this war.
You sold us out to the SI. You let him match this whole fucking city, and you watched me try to put out the flames.
Mem.
Why? Why did you do it?
I had no choice.
You're gonna need more than that to survive.
You don't understand. It wasn't It's true.
What debt are you talking about?
I'd rather not talk about it. Believe me, the less you know, the better.
No! No! I've had enough of your bullshit. You're going to own up to what you've done.
Do you remember when we first came to Boston?
Of course.
It was during World War II. France had surrendered, and Quentin King refused our request for asylum. You were afraid. So I asked the London court for help. They agreed to help me with King, on one condition. My eternal loyalty. They didn't ask much. They even left me alone for 80 years.
What happened?
Then, London fell. The last bastion of the British Camarilla. Now that it's gone, they're going to need a new domain. They ordered me to prepare it for them. They're coming.
There are cities up and down the coast. Why did it have to be Boston?
It was one of the first British colonies. The English kindred lived here for a long time. You know that. You knew a few of them well.
Yes, I remember.
Even if the elders aren't here anymore, there's still a sizable British presence in Boston. But they're in hiding. There's nothing more to say. Boston's got all the makings of the ideal haven. History, contacts. That's it.
I know your network. You must have allies here. Why bring our enemies into this?
I was trapped. I might have support here, but nobody measures up to Iverson. There weren't enough of us, and the British are coming soon. I had to find a solution.
You're afraid of them. The British, I mean. Why?
I know what they're capable of.
Did Jara know?
Yes. She'd been working with them for a long time, well before we got here. I didn't want to destroy her, but she went too far. She got what she deserved. Listen to me. Things are going to change in Boston.
I could walk out of this room right now and tell Hazel about all the shit you've done.
Do you want to destroy me?
I want to stop you from burning this city to the ground!
I'm your sire, damn it! After everything we've been through, you'd sacrifice me for this? I can save you, Mem. I told you, you have nothing to fear. I can give us a fresh start. Do you trust me?
Don't fuck me over.
Never.
All right. I should go see Hazel.
I know. I'll meet up with you later. Ma'am, thank you.
I'm sorry.